Okay.
I think I'll just drop
Max
it.
8, Max, yeah.
I'd like to call the meeting to order and acknowledge that we, as the City of Winkler, are situated on Treaty 1 land, the home of the Anishinaabe, the Cree, the Oji-Cree, Dakota, and Dene peoples, and the homeland of the Métis Nation. We respect the treaties that have been made on these territories and acknowledge that harms and mistakes have occurred in the past. We dedicate ourselves to a future based on mutual respect of all people, including Indigenous communities, in a spirit of reconciliation and collaboration, moving forward to a harmonious and prosperous future together. I'll entertain a motion to adopt the agenda.
Marvin Platt.
Second.
Andrew.
Do we have anything else that needs to be added? All those in favor? Carried. Be it resolved that the minutes of the regular council meeting of February 14th, 2023 be adopted. Mover.
Peter.
Second.
Don Fair.
Anything out of those minutes that need to be touched on or addressed? Not seeing any. All in favor? And that is carried. We have no correspondence that we need to touch on today, so it takes us to finance. Be it resolved that accounts payable in the amount of $692,564.78 as approved by the Finance Committee be approved for payment. Mover.
Don Reason.
Second.
Andrew.
Anything there that you see in the check register that you'd like clarity on? All in favor? And we're carried. Be it resolved that the 2022 surplus be transferred to reserves as follows. To the general fund reserve, $378,555.20. To the utility fund reserve, $308,154.62. Mover.
Andrew.
Second.
Don Reason.
As explanation, as we have traditionally done in the past, what our savings our staff are able to find us or additional revenue that we're able to locate, we like to use that to replenish our reserves, knowing that in the future we're going to need them. And in this situation, again, a good reserve. Well done, Jody, to you and your team. Any additional thoughts on that? All in favor? And that is carried. Continuing down our agenda, we move to planning. Be it resolved that council approve revised subdivision 4463-21-8139, subject to a development agreement. Terms and condition of the required development agreement will be in accordance with the recommendations made in the city's report to council. Mover.
Don Reason.
Second.
Don Fair.
You see the report to council there. Do we have any thoughts or comments on it? Jody, anything that we need to be aware of here?
I don't think so. I think as per the report to council there, the only thing that stood out a little bit outstanding was the sidewalk, and developers been made aware of that. I think it's actually was also included in a previous development agreement.
Okay.
But that was the only thing, yeah.
Okay. Any other thoughts from council?
The backdoor neighbors have no issues with two-story?
Not that we've heard here. Jody, have we heard anything?
No concerns?
No.
Okay, good.
Okay. All in favor? And that is carried. Be it resolved that bylaw number 2299-23, traffic and parking bylaw amendment, be given second reading. Mover?
Peter?
Second.
Michael.
All in favor? Carried. Be it resolved that bylaw number 2299-23, traffic and parking bylaw amendment be given third reading. Mover,
Marvin.
second.
Don Fair.
Any last chance for comments?
Makes sense.
Okay, everybody's in favor?
Yep.
And that is carried. Be it resolved that this meeting of council recess for the purpose of holding public hearings. Mover? Second?
Marvin.
Yeah, Peter and Marvin, yeah.
Okay, all in favor? Carried. Jody? Moving into variation VA 2023-01 at 204 Main Street South.
Yep, this is a variance request to increase density from 7 dwelling units per acre to 11 dwelling units. And this is in order to construct a 7-unit dwelling on this 0.64 acre lot for Gateway Resources. Gateway is also the applicant and owner. And so you also have some of the information in your package, including the report to council. One of the requirements that is noted within the final recommendation from staff is to construct a 6-foot fence and to be responsible for the ongoing maintenance of that fence. Otherwise, staff has recommended that this be approved. Also to note, there haven't been any objections received in our office about this application. In addition, since this report was given to council, the parking management plan that was under review has been approved.
Okay, good.
So where would the fence be? Is that on the south and west side?
I believe it is for sure on the west side.
Looks like
South and west, yeah.
One of the notice, one of the paragraphs had stated there were 9 parking spots, and on the drawing I counted 7. Is there 2 up front?
No, that's part of the parking management plan.
What's that?
That was part of the parking
Okay,
management plan that
okay.
was approved by Scott.
Very good.
Yeah.
Smart cars only.
John, I'll ask you to come to the microphone and identify yourself so that those people watching online also know who you are.
I am John. I am with Pinnacle, working on behalf of Gateway.
Thank you.
There are 7 parking stalls off to the side, and then another 2 or 3 vehicles could fit underneath that canopy as they're dropping people off, or
Okay.
they could park there temporarily. So.
Thank you.
Looks like a nice design. I think it could improve that corner.
Any further comments or questions?
So we're not changing the zoning, we're only doing a variation?
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, not seeing any further questions. All those in favor? And that is carried.
Did we have the, yeah, we had the mover in
Yes, we
second,
did.
right? To close the public
That was
hearing.
closing, yep.
Now we approve.
Now we're moving forward to, we'll find our way down there yet. Be it resolved that council approve variance number VA 2023-01, subject to the construction and ongoing maintenance of a 6-foot tall solid fence along the south and west property lines in accordance with zoning regulations. Mover.
Don Friesen.
Second,
Don Fair.
one more opportunity to speak to it if you'd like. All those in favor? And we're carried. Be it resolved that public hearings be adjourned and regular council reconvene. Mover.
Michael.
Second,
Peter?
all in favor? That is carried. If you come to the microphone, absolutely, you're right at the questions from media and public, so your timing is perfect.
I'm just curious. Introduce John from Pinnacle again. curious on the Northlands Parkway, were we rezoning that today? Or are we approving a subdivision?
Subdivision.
Just doing
Subdivision.
subdivision,
Is
yeah.
my understanding.
Because there was a zoning correction that was supposed to be in here today
It's
as
not
well.
on here today.
We have not got that on our agenda.
No,
Okay,
let me check.
I believe that was supposed to be part of that package today, so
Is that what planning mentioned?
that's what I understood.
Okay.
I've been wrong before, though.
I will take a look at that, because there wasn't any notice of that for this meeting. But I will get back to you on it.
Okay, do we have any further questions from public or media?
Well, I guess I'd have a question in relation to that.
If you've got-
If it should have been part of it, will this complicate things if we close this meeting the way it is, or?
No, we have a,
No,
we
it's not
have
on our
a,
agenda, so-
we have a notice of public hearing for, would that be 1650 Northlands Parkway? That's listed for March 28th meeting in the public notice on our website anyway.
Okay.
So short answer to your question, no, it won't
No,
complicate it.
Good, good, yeah.
Okay, not seeing any further questions. Motion to adjourn.
All fair?
Don Fair, Don Friesen got the second. All in favor? And we're done.
Well,